Hello guys, welcome back to our live this evening. Thank you for joining in. So on today's topic, Nnamdi Kanu is going head to head with Igbo leaders. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu is challenging the Igbo leaders right now. It has been a long time he has been keeping quiet on what is going on in Southeast based on because he is in DSS. But right now he said enough is enough, that even though he is not here presently, he is going to send people. Nnamdi Kanu knows people that are going to investigate the alleged sponsored insecurity going on in Southeast, that is Igbo land. For the longest time, Nnamdi Kanu has been suspecting that the insecurity going on in Southeast is not just ordinary, that some people, Igbo leaders, are benefiting from the insurgency, that they had a hand in it. Until today, we have this news from his lawyer. His lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, tweeted on his X handle, and he said, update on Nnamdi Kanu's case. Today, April 23rd, 2025, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu met with his legal team to address the Nigerian government's alleged attempt to manipulate public opinion ahead of his trial on April 29th, 2025. Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu highlighted concerns over deliberate efforts to forcefully link the indigenous people of Biafra, that's IPOB, to fabricated lays in Imo and Anambra, describing this as state-imposed tactics to deflect attention from global campaigns for his release. In response, Kanu has instructed his lawyers to formally engage the United States and the European Union to conduct an impartial investigation into the wave of state-sponsored security in Southeast Nigeria. We remain committed to truth and justice. Free Nnamdi Kanu. So Nnamdi Kanu is taking action. Yes, he is calling his lawyers in the US to go and investigate the state-imposed insecurity going on in the Southeast, particularly Anambra State and Imo State. I want us to take our mind back on this throwback video of where Nnamdi Kanu made this clear that some people are benefiting from the insurgency going on in the Southeast. Let's take a look at this video.
They know it very well. And I suspect that some people in government are complicit. They are making money with insecurity. That's correct. They are making money with it. They know Nnamdi Kanu is outside. In 2 minutes, this nonsense will stop. Who is the idiot? Who is the bagger? That will speak when I'm talking. Who is the fool? Who is the idiot? I ask. That I give an order in the East and any idiot will counter it. Who is the bastard? I'm asking you. So, sir, nobody can.
Sir, are you against?
No. Who's the idiot? Form of violence or insecurity in the Southeast in the name of IPOB is a wrong, and they know it. Let me come out of this nonsense, this mess. 2 minutes only. Only 2 minutes, I guarantee you. And the peace in the East, not just Southeast. Everywhere in the East, not the entire South. Huh?
So,
Fasiri no Biafra, no freedom. Oh yeah, Akuru. Fama be do attack now.
guys, so Nnamdi Kanu said that they should just give him 2 minutes, 2 seconds, yes, that once he is out from in 2 seconds, and all these insecurities that is going on in the Southeast, that is going to end, and that he suspects that the Igbo leaders are aware, in fact, that they are among the sponsors of what is going on in the Southeast. That is why he is coming now to send his troop from the US to go and investigate. I don't know how Igbo leaders are going to take this, but the rest assured that
Live in Ubo, non government attack now. Live in Ubo roundabout. Ubo roundabout. Non government. I'm Ubo attack now, right now in Ubo.
The northern
Okay,
leaders
guys,
should not bore us with this insecurity issue.
Why not?
They are the one that created it.
How did they create
They
it?
created it when they invited the terrorists into this country. What were they thinking? But only time I will listen to them is that if the federal government can prosecute those who brought these people inside here, you know them, I know them, their lists have been given to you. So what are you doing? What are you saying? Every day, we are going to find lasting solution. Government is working hard. In fact, we'll go get them. They will not get away. Shetima will go and find a lasting peace. All those was now wash. They are not serious. They know what they are doing. Is this the first, second, or third? The last time somebody counted how many attacks Benue and Jos have suffered, it's over 2,000 attacks. In 10 years, 2,000. Yet no solution. Or is it now that we find solution? They will only beat their time, wait for a while, then when this one has cooled down, they will resume again.
Okay, guys, now that you have watched this video, I want to take our mind back on Father Ebube Monso, a Reverend Father in Anambra State. This man is someone that has been considered an enemy of Soludo because of what he used to say, because he does not hide mouth anytime that there is insecurity. Because of recent, there has been so many Reverend Fathers that has been kidnapped in Anambra State, and this man is not someone that will just let something slide like that. Even some of his boys that work for him as a Reverend Father has been kidnapped in most cases, and he do not relent in calling out Soludo anytime that he feels like. So guys, I want you to take a look at this video and hear.
God will protect the land. Amen. Problem we need to tackle in Anambra State is what? Insecurity. People are dying on daily basis, and our leaders are passive. Odiko obro mmadu na anwu, odiko okuko na anwu, mbo onwu mmadu na de metu mmadu na aru. You know that person has entered a reprobate heart. Obi ajulaju. On daily basis, people are dying in Anambra State. Not one, not two. People are being butchered like Nama. Even on 30th, 7 men were killed at Ehiala. Since the beginning of this state called Anambra, there have never been a time that we witness incessant deaths like this regime. I wonder, when your people are dying as the head and you are passive, it means that you are not a good man. Everybody should sit up. In fact, let there be Operation Defend Your Territory. Because the government will not defend you. There is trouble, my people. I am telling all of us here, we need to rise. Anambrarians need to rise. If our leaders could not handle insecurity, let them resign.
Yes.
The person involved should resign honorably. Enough of this nonsense. The other time, a priest, Father Osito Okechukwu, was killed. Father Nonso was kidnapped. I spoke with the kidnappers, and you see how confident they were sounding, so confident. At a time, I became harsh on them, that the anger of God will come after them. In fact, that they will not go scot-free. And the young man started laughing and said, "What? Ebube Monso, I ain't afukani every day. No, makana ya chori metu yaka. Amen. I ain't afukani every day. If I just buy and get a makanine and yell them mother karine." He said, "Father Kobulunakiko, even a father no sooner. Ndi father fa never on actually may escape if on over get it. Hey, ta 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 ta. Or say na no ni ru na megene na babundi mado. Opa mado ka na ba. Onye di nwogo de ewu na ata. Akolumu na akiko. Etu si we gwa security. Ndi etebe ka ba chebe obodo. Look at where my brother priest is staying. We have every information Because there are some governors who want to defend their state, their territories, their states. This security said again. And so then, how do you intend to apprehend them and rescue those in their nest? He said, I will track them through their associate and constituents. The kidnapping will go constituency. If I na mili mbaka nnoma na gelelo n'okwu enwere isi etu aka esi kidnap Anglican bishop Okpala 75 years old man. Etu aka esi kidnap Father Joseph Igwagu Luebafu Wenebue Amorebo today. And somebody is in charge of this state. If I can Anambra state case etu apito. Ehola Ivere Anambra State P2B case etu apito. Anambra State. State Ato Eze. State Beto. State Nursing. State Osita Chidoka. State Allen Onyema Epis. State Dikoha Obioro Konkwo. United Airlines. State Obi Jackson. Nenden. State Cubana. State E-Money. State Flavor. State Ozibo. Valentine. State Victume. State Tony Woye. State Adoru Moji. Hey! Onyedi Wogode Unata. Nowadays, people say, Onye Choi Bankwani or Bankwani Nebe na city because of insecurity. Let me tell you, oh, strong men stays around to fix trouble. Men who are weak, cowards, they run away when there is trouble. But those who are strong, they stay around to fix the trouble. By grace of God, we must fix this problem. You are prophet, you prophesying now.
I receive
Anointing for all round divine security.
Amen.
Guys, are you getting the picture right now? Some people are saying that he is hating on the governor Soludo, but exactly what he is saying right now is exactly what is happening in Anambra State. I mean, the insecurity was so much that this Reverend Father had to call the security, the police, to assist him in tracking the kidnappers that kidnapped one of his colleagues. That's the Reverend Father. And they had to tell him that they do not have tracking device. A whole state security do not have tracking device. But I don't know where they get the tracking device to capture anyone that speaks ill of the government online. But when it is most important, most needed for that tracking device, they will say they do not want it. Okay, the Reverend Father now said, okay, will you follow me? Let's go and check these people where another person from another state, because they had to go to Enugu State to get their own tracking device. And when they finally found the location, the Reverend Father said, will you follow me so that we'll go and capture these people? The security said no, that they do not enter forest. That was what Anambra security told them, that they do not enter forest. You see, he was left to no choice. That was why when he's speaking like that, I totally understand him, because I don't know how it must have felt for someone up to that level. If he can be denied access to security, then what about the common people of Anambra, the common Igbos? How are they going to cope? I mean, these are the same people that are being pied down day in, day out. These are the same people that are being kidnapped day in, day out. And these states, all these states that this thing is happening, they have leaders, so they have active leaders. Yet all this thing is happening. So you see where Nnamdi Kanu is from. So mind you, there are also villages in Anambra State. They don't travel at all. There are some people that have stayed in the city, maybe Lagos or other cities, but they have not traveled to their village in Anambra State for many years due to insecurity. It still exists to date. I'm going to show you this video so that you listen to this man.
I want to talk about my village. For like a week, I've been struggling. Should I make this video? Should I keep quiet? Should I speak? Should I keep quiet? I said, no, I need to speak. I'm not known to keep quiet in issues like this. If it concerns some other people's village, I'm going to speak. Ezike Paul Tobechukwu does not have a village currently. Listen to this video and share it. If you're from Anambra State, Enugu, Imo, Ebonyi, Abia State, I'm from Anambra State. My village is Lilu. L-I-L-U. L-I-L-U. Lilu is a village in Ihiala local government area. It's a town, of course. It used to be a town. Now it's a desert. Lilu is a town in Ihiala local government area of Anambra State. Ihiala is the last local government you pass through before you leave Anambra State and proceed either Mgbidi, Imo State through the express or by the bypass of Ihiala, Olo, Osu, Olo in Imo State. So my village is in a border state of Imo State and Anambra State, Lilu. The last time I traveled to my village, this is a very disappointing statement, but I need to say it because I'm not the cause of the problem. But I want to use my platform that I have because I've not heard this go into the media. It's like people are closing it from going out. But I'm here to scream it out. For the past 3 years, a lot of people from my village have not gone home. The last time I visited my village, I think that was 2020 February for a program. Since then till now, the insecurity in my village is making me not to go to my village. My village. We talk say if you get problem fast, you go and go your village. Right now, no get village. All these risks they take, they talk about people. My village now, they're under siege. No, when they talk of kidnapping, insecurity in Anambra State, I'm coming in another video because Anambra State as a full state does not have security. The governor Soludo is aware of it. Soludo Chukuma, professor, is aware that there is no security in Anambra State. I'm coming with proof in another video, but make I talk about my village first. Charity begins at home. Some time ago, we buried my grandma. Why didn't I post videos of a burial on social media? Because nobody could gather. The bad boys, the insurgents, the bad boys in the bush, 20% are from Anambra State, 30% are from Enugu State, 50% are from Ebonyi State. I don't know that it's Abakaliki or not. They are from Ebonyi State. Real information, not gossiping or spoiling anybody's state. And they left the estate, came to my village, and they are in different camps in different bush. If you are a good traveler, if normally you travel from Onitsha to Owerri, passing through here like is a fearful experience. That one where you see in elementary, that one they say shop they open at all. What I'm telling you is that every building, every house, the one I learned right now is that every house in my village right now is closed. The king of my community has run away from the village. The king, Igbo Obodo Mapogono Obodo. These bad boys burnt down his palace. The boys in the bush say they don't want to see anybody in the... There is no sin. If you go to my village, a full village that used to have fun during Christmas period. Last week here, one of my uncles, Emekoli Kenyi, they buy him, removing head. My uncle, I know him. The guy, they try make peace, no peace. They catch him. I can't play some videos here. Maybe I am going to drop, these are sensitive videos. We carry Aurora and some things. I'm going to drop some videos in our WhatsApp channel. Let the video go there. I cannot post it on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or YouTube because of community standard. I know get village as I did so. If you want to, nobody have done marriage in my village for the past 3 years. Nobody. If you want to marry again now from my village, they go need. Have you people wondered sometimes why some rich men they carry their wedding, marriage, burial out from some part of Anambra State into Oka, Onitsha, Asaba? Have you wondered? This is the reason. I don't know why they are not doing anything about it. The politicians are quiet. The big business moguls are quiet. I am speaking so that they can take action. You can't keep on running on from your village. You can't keep on developing other people's town and village. And your village is a desert. When I went to the village, we had to even negotiate with the bad. You need to negotiate with the bad boys for you to come and bury. We buried the 97-year-old great grandma. That woman is a great grand. My grandmom. She's my grandmom, and I have children, and she has many great grandchildren. We buried her like a 6 years old child. You cannot play. As in canon. You cannot play canon. You can't play music. You can't cry. The boys in the bush are controlling what is happening. I'm using this opportunity to call on the Commissioner of Police, Anambra State, CP Nnage Obono Itam. Lilu needs your help. Lilu needs your interference. The ABGA chairman of Ihiala local government area, Engineer Anna Yochuku Ojiako, Lilu, a village in the local government you represent, Adagaziaga, Putugo here. All the beautiful buildings in Lilu right now have been burnt down, broken with stones. The boys don't burn down some buildings. They live for some buildings. All the wires, electric wires has been taken off. They don't carry them. They don't sell them. I'm calling on the member representing Ihiala Federal Constituency, House of Reps, Green Chambers, Dr. Pascal Agbodike, to come to the help of Lilu. The late Senator Fanyoba is actually the senator representing Anambra South. He's actually late. Governor Chukwuma Soludo, there is no growth and development in the midst of insecurity. You cannot be the governor of a state and strangers come into your state and chase away the indigenes of a state from their house. It's unheard of anywhere. So I'm doing this video to create the first awareness, because I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream, and nothing on earth to stop me from screaming. I don't have a village. Thousands of people from Lilu, they didn't come home for Christmas. They've not been coming home. For how long are we going to continue to allow this happen? Why are we allowing this happen? What are the benefits of allowing strangers to come and take over your land? I want you to help me share this video and to tag the people I just mentioned in this video. If you are from Anambra State, who will quickly low but get tomorrow, please share this into different WhatsApp groups. If you are from here, a local government area, share this video into different WhatsApp group of here, a local government area. Different villages, Azia, Amo, Kalilu. Share it. It's gradually spreading. As I talk now, today is 15th of January 2025. Nobody can cross Lilu. The boys in the bush, the remaining people in the village, women and children, they chased them out. So they have taken siege. All the bushes, all the coral in Lilu, they have occupied everywhere, and they've chased everybody out from their own hometown. Where is this done? There is no growth. There is no development in the midst of insecurity. If we're going to use the military, okay. But those I mentioned, they know what to do. You cannot be a leader of a place and the people from that place don't even have a home of their own. Election can they get to vote? If not true soldiers, military, okay. If not to negotiate with the boys who did this bush, settle them, may they find their way, okay. I'm not a security personnel. I don't know how to tackle insurgency. But it will be a theme of big shame, to have a platform like this and to keep quiet when I don't have a hometown. My hometown has been taken over by boys that call themselves different names to different commandants in different camps. Please help me to share this video. Enough is enough. It might spread to different villages if this particular one is allowed to continue.
Yeah, hello guys, how you doing? Listen, this what I want to say today. A lot of people will shy away from it because they feel it's a little bit I don't know what to use, but what I want to say is what is happening in Anambra State, southeastern Nigeria, and I'm directing this message to the governor of Anambra State, Soludo. This message is for you. Now listen. Arresting all the DBS, arresting the people that don't wear bra, people that don't wear pants, it will not solve the insecurity problem in Anambra State. It will not solve it. Now, what thing that will solve that insecurity is education. It's education. I have been to Onitsha main market, and when I got there, I almost shed tears. You have thousands of young adults uneducated adults, young youth, small children in the market that are doing business. The ones that the business did not work for will look for another fast way of making money because they just feel that everything is all about making money. What they look about is money. Nobody cares about morals. All they care about is money, and they want to get it in any way possible, any way, shape, or form. So you cannot show little children money and then you stop them from aspiring how to make it anyhow. No, you don't do that. Everything has time. Business is good, but we have to educate a male child. We have to educate that 6-year-old. We have to educate that 9-year-old. We have to educate that 12-year-old to make them understand that it's not all about money. It's not all about buy A and sell B. Because when you teach them that is all about what they know, then they don't care what they buy and what they sell. All they know is that they are making profit. But when you educate them for them to know the difference between morals, between making profit and actually doing business, that will help them when they grow up. Because it's not all of them that grow up as successful businessmen. Most of them end up as criminals. Because when they do not have that master, some of them, when they have issues with their master, they put head on the road and do anything they like. So, Ludo, you should mandate that every child in that main market or every child in every market must have basic education. It should be a compulsory thing in Anambra State that every child must have basic education. Any child you find that is below 10 or 12 or 18 years in the market, that child should be sent back to school. That child should be sent back to school. Education is very important. I am not talking about university. University is not even over there. No, university is not compulsory. But that basic education, you need to educate that child. We have a lot of uneducated youth littering everywhere in Anambra State. But all we care about is money. Money is only what we care about. And when you care about only money, now boys are doing anything to make the money. Now the insecurity is arise. Because you have thousands of people that have unexplained wealth in that state. You have them throwing money up and down. Why is it that you have more of the native doctors on social media? Most of them, 90% of them, they are from Anambra State. They're from Anambra State. Most of them you see on social media throwing money and doing dibia. It's from Anambra State. Most of them. So there's a foundational problem that you need to solve. And you can only do that by just put an executive order that a child must get to a certain age before you send them to the market to go and learn market. Even if they are learning that market, they should be in school. Maybe go to school in the morning or go to school in the evening. But education should be a priority in Anambra State. Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that insecurity is reduced in Enugu State? Ask yourself that question. Why is there less crime in Enugu State? Why is there lesser crime in Imo State? That's because those other states have more educated youths. Their children, they take education as a priority. If you go to Anambra, Enugu State, you feel that peace, that calmness. That doesn't mean that they don't have wealthy people there. They have wealthy and intelligent people, smart people. It does not mean that in Imo State, they don't have businessmen there. They have businessmen, but they also put education as priority. Education is very important. When you come this abroad, you know that education is important. Me that is senior, I went to primary, secondary school, university. I am still a businessman. That doesn't stop you from doing business. That doesn't stop you from being a trader. I am still a trader. I'm still a trader. I still do my business. It doesn't stop me from acquiring all my degrees in the university. Do you understand? When Peter Obi is here talking about all his degree, he's not a trader. He's also a trader. We should do something about it. Arresting all this DBA will not solve the problem, Soludo. Arresting them will not solve the problem. You need to fix your education. And that education has to come from the foundation. Get those little children out of main market and get them in school. If you can't get them in school, you get them in school during the week or during the day, even if it's weekend. But let them be educated. Let them know that it's not all about money. Everything is not all about cash. That's why you have mansion with nobody knows where the money is coming from, and you are complaining that people are being kidnapped. People, private parts are missing. Because there's a market for it. Let's fix our education system in the South.
Okay, guys. So the insecurity in Igbo land is of two types. Some people are in support of Nnamdi Kanu, that it is the government that are actually sponsoring it. Some others are questioning our chief of defence staff. The question many Igbo youths are asking is, why do we have so many military personnel in Igbo land, yet all these things are still going on? Now, in case we have forgotten the answer that our chief of staff answered to that question, I want us to take a
question a
look
lot of
at this
people
video.
from the southeast of Nigeria will ask you is, why are there so many roadblocks in the southeast?
You know, the terrain. We operate based on the terrain. If the terrain is open, it's less. If the terrain is closed, it's more. Because if you don't do that, you give the ability of the enemy to move around freely.
But there is the same kind of terrain in the southwest. There is the same kind of terrain in the Midwest.
Southwest, what is the threat level? The threat level isn't that much. So that's the issue. You see, the thing is that if we make mistakes, people get killed. And people feel we're not doing our job. So we have to take whatever it is that we need to do to ensure that we secure the individual. Sometimes it could be difficult. Sometimes it could be painful. And it seems as if we're being very hard. But it just depends. I mean, you can see that even at that, we're now beginning to reduce, seeing that, look, things are getting better. We don't want to just like that come and impede on people. No. For us,
when this insecurity was too much in the southeast, I'm based in Lagos. For our group, we have different departments and we have media departments. So we decided to come and cover it and to find out what is actually happening. But when we came around to cover the insecurity, we discovered that 90%, I'm sorry to say, of the insecurity in the southeast was caused by the military. I won't apologize for saying it, because they would have shot me at Osumuhu. That time. So when we came, and on Monday, we decided to cover the sit-at-home proper. So when I have my driver, I have my car, so I moved with my driver. So when we came to Olo, that's near Banana Junction, we discovered that place was, closed up by the military. So I had to come down, because I have a newspaper outfit, so I have my ID card. So I approached the militaries. Even when they saw me approaching them, they were like, even their faces. And I greeted them and I said, Oga, why did you block Drew? I said, who are you to ask all that question, without the harassment? And I showed them my card. I said, unfortunately, I'm a media person and we are here to cover the sit-at-home, because we realized that you said IPOP is sit-at-home and they are enforcing sit-at-home. But with the look of things, you are the one enforcing the sit-at-home, because I know that before you came, there was nothing like this insecurity. Let's be honest to ourselves. Before the militaries were moved to Southeast, we didn't have it this bad. So you were brought here to relax the sit-at-home. Not that there were clashes within the sit-at-home, but for you to relax it so that people will start coming out. Now that you are blocking the road, it's like you are helping to now enforce the sit-at-home. So when I now flashed my car, they now ran inside. So out of anger, I moved those things onto the road. And then I drove past. I covered the whole of Southeast. When you approach their checking point, they look more deadly than any criminal, even armed robbers you meet on the road. The way they approach, the way they harass.
Oh, you have heard it. But I am glad that whichever one it is, Nnamdi Kanu is about to get to the root of the matter. Whether it is from these military personnel, or whether it's from the Igbo leaders, Nnamdi Kanu has said that he is not going to wait till he is released from DSS, because from the look of the matter, we don't even know when Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out of DSS. Like, Nigeria government are still holding the matter so strong. So he said that he's not going to, because I feel that one of the reasons, so many people are saying that one of the reasons that he's being kept there is because they know what he is capable of doing once he is out. Because he said it himself that immediately he is out, that they should just give him just 2 seconds, and all this rubbish that is going on in Southeast, according to him, that it will calm down. So if it is true that we have state-sponsored insecurity going on in Igbo land, of course they will not want him to come out. Little wonder why Not many of them are not even talking about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. How many Igbo leaders have you come out to seriously agitate for the release of Nnamdi Kanu? None of them, because they do not want it. It's as if they feel that once he comes, he will add he will add sound into their gari. But then Nnamdi Kanu has found another way, and that way is what he is after now. So very soon, if you are in Igbo land, get ready, because the few weeks coming is going to be very, very tough. Nnamdi Kanu personnel, the one that he has sent, they will be coming to Igbo land very soon. I don't know whether he has the permission of the Igbo leaders to do this. I do not know how Soludo is going to see it, and also the governor of Imo State. But we will know when everything starts unfolding. Then we will know the real cause of the insecurity going on in Igbo land, because it has become too much. I am telling you, it has become too much. So enough is enough. Guys, thank you so much for staying with me up to this moment in this life. Okay, please do well to share this video. Okay, like it, share it, and also make use of the comment section. I want you to share me your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, please don't forget to do that. And also, if this is your first time of coming across our channel, don't forget to subscribe. Yes, subscribe, like this video, share it. I will meet you same channel tomorrow. Please don't forget to be with us tomorrow by 12 p.m. tomorrow. We'll be going live to discuss another issue concerning insecurity and